Guess the P is silent, Holly. The Thunder Radio Morning Show. Weekdays from 6:30 to 8:30. Brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle and New Haven Mortgage.
Morning, everybody. Tuesday. You can be learning all this stuff. Hopefully Holly will join us shortly. See why y'all need to be Team Josh on Lemonade Day? I'm here on time. Got everything up and going. Camera's turned on, and she's dragging in late. So, Team Josh all the way on Lemonade Day. Remember that. There's Holly. Morning, Holly.
Good morning.
Hurry up, we have tens of people waiting. It's hard to get it just right.
What she said.
Tuesday. Hello to you, everybody. Another edition of the Thunder Radio Morning Show is here. A lot of fun lined up for you over the next 2 hours, 6:30 to 8:30, Monday through Friday, getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors. We're glad to have you along with us on Thunder Radio and all the different ways you can catch the show, including Facebook Live. The Carmine Family Dental cameras are up and going, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, so you can catch us on any of those channels. Comment and be part of the program there. You can also listen on the OG, the original signal, the AM 1320, FM 1079, and FM 1067. You can stream it on your phone, download the Manchester Go smartphone app, or thunder1320.com. Either of those will work out good for you, and you can listen to us anywhere you go. And if you got the app, you can listen to or any of those frequencies. You can listen to Thunder Radio all the time. The video portion only works for the morning show. Morning show is brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. We are a couple of weeks away from Memorial Day weekend. Everybody's going to hit the lake, the pools, the beaches, get the body you want. Start those M-Sculpt Neo treatments right now. Spot reduced fat as much as 30% in the treated area. This is a non-surgical option. You can have it done right there in office. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. That's DRVAN Winkle.com. All right. Tuesday means 2 reels and a fake. I have won 3 weeks in a row. I had 2 reels and a fake, and I am going to put my record on the line today. I feel good. Theme is love songs today. Theme is love country later on today. Also, coming up, we have your birthdays towards the back end of the 7 o'clock hour. Call those in at 728-1320. Chance to be entered, or you will be entered for a chance to win a slice of birthday pie from the Mercantile and a cake from the Manchester Food Lion. But you can't win if you're not on the list. And we also have Name That Movie, Stupid Silly Stat, and whatever other fun we get into over the next 2 hours. So be right here, be a part of it. Temperature update out there. It's mild, 64 degrees and overcast. We're not going to get a lot warmer than that. We'll get up to about 73, 74 today with an 80% chance of showers. We could see a severe storm here or there. It doesn't look like any rotation kind of day, but maybe hail and strong winds kind of day. So be heads up for that. High of about 74 today. Overnight around 60, and rain chances linger into tomorrow at about 30%. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. Talking about summer and all the warm temperatures, you're going to need new summer apparel. And they have it for you at Wisteria Hill Boutique. You'll get over there and see them at 205 South Woodland Street in downtown Manchester. And find them on Facebook. Give them a follow. Wisteria Hill Boutique. On that note, we need to bring in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Across from me sits the brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO and president of Coffee County Broadcasting Incorporated. She is by far the looks inside of this studio. She is your president-elect of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce, and all complaints to her. Holly, good morning to you. How are you?
What's up, brother?
It's Tuesday. I'm learning. Name that artist, Holly.
Who do you love?
That's the song.
Hang on. Oh. The guy that sings Bad to the Bone.
It is the guy that sings Bad to the Bone. Yeah.
Can't think of his name.
George Thorogood.
Never would have got that. Forgot to take my glasses off. Everybody sees that I'm a nerd now. Whoopsie.
Sexy librarian.
No.
That's what she's going for.
No.
I like your hair like that. What's that?
Bubble braids.
Bubble braids.
Sort. It's not really a braid at all. I think that's what they're called.
Bubble braids. I like that. Good look.
Stop flirting with me.
I'm not being very mean.
Feels weird when you're nice.
Whatever 10th Tennessee winter this is, I'm ready for the hot summer. I agree. I think this is locust.
Oh, yeah, locust.
I actually don't know which one it is.
My arms are sore.
I think the last one is, what is the last one? It's britches?
Stick.
Stick, I don't know.
Because I thought you had to, or stump.
I think we got one more.
Stump. Because I thought you had to burn. That's what you have left to burn is the stumps.
Which Tennessee winter are we in? Does anybody know? We're trying to figure that out. I never know. Shannon says blackberry.
Oh.
Stump is the last one.
The blackberries must be
blooming
or fixing to bloom.
I don't know which winter we are in. It's not necessarily cold. It's just cloudy. Yesterday wasn't that bad. We were at softball last night, and I don't know, it wasn't cold. It was not pleasant, but it wasn't one of those winters where you're like, I gotta put on all my clothes. Now
Friday night was cold.
Friday night was cold. That was at soccer. That was chilly. The day before that, it was like 90 because I was at softball the day before that. Comings and goings, things happening in and around the community. High school softball lost last night. Their season comes to a close. 10-4 lost to Nolensville. It'll be the first time they won't be in the state tournament since the COVID-shortened 2020 season. How about that? Good run they had. 3 straight years in the state tournament.
I was thinking about it last night, and it just is kind of unfortunate that we didn't start doing the Thundy Awards banquet.
Oh yeah, they would have got it that year.
They'd have got it.
Yeah. That 2021 when they went to the state and finished second. Although we have to select our team of the year right before the end of the season, so it's kind of tough on softball. I mean, they're still
softball,
obviously
baseball,
eligible.
Soccer.
Yeah. Anyway, they lose last night. Their season comes to a close. High school soccer be in action today in their region tournament. They'll be on the road. We are 2 days away from the Lemonade Day Challenge, the amazing race. Holly and I will set out and visit as many lemonade stands as possible on Thursday between 10:30 and 1:30, right? Or is it 11:30? It's 10:30 and 1:30. What have you got anybody on your team besides Kate?
So the way I think the way that we're doing it is we want you to go support as many lemonade stands as you possibly can.
Yes. 100%.
While you're there, check in. You can take a picture. You don't have to take a picture. You can just check in and kind of need proof.
Yeah, need proof. You're going to have to take a picture.
You don't have to be in it. It can be of the stand, of the location or whatever. And either hashtag Team Holly or hashtag Team Josh. And you're going, those are going to go towards points for the respective team.
Team Josh or Team Holly.
And the more times you enter, you're going to be entered in to win some Lake Winnipesaukee tickets.
Yeah, family 4-pack. So if you check in, so say you go to one of the elementary schools, get some lemonade, or you go to one of the stands in town, they're going to be everywhere, and get lemonade. And you take a picture and hashtag Team Josh.
Or Team Holly.
But mainly Team Josh. It'll be A, it's publicity for the lemonade stand, so maybe other people go. B, you get points and you're entered to win Lake Winnipesaukee
So
tickets.
the more you go to,
the more you can enter.
Yeah.
And plus, it's good for everybody. So that's gonna be fun. That's Thursday, 10:30 to 1:30.
Tiff had these shirts up here.
Tiffany hooked us up with some shirts. Yeah, we'll wear those. That's pretty big.
It's a medium.
Okay, it just looks real big.
Yeah, I may wear that out to Bonnaroo.
Okay,
That's a cute little bright shirt. Y'all be able to spot me in a crowd.
I might wear that running down the road, so I don't get run over. All right, so that's Thursday. We are 4 days away from the Fundies. That's coming up this Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun. Holly and I spending a lot of day today working on that. We have a few days left of Bonnaroo ticket sales. If you want Bonnaroo tickets and you live in Coffee County, I can get them to you at a discount, but you have to get them by Friday. Thunder1320.com/Bonnaroo to learn more. 10 days away from high school graduation for Coffee County graduates and 13 days away from Memorial Day 2024. So that's just some of the things coming up. I may have missed some other things. Go to our website, thunder1320.com. Click on calendar to learn more.
What are you doing?
Well, I had a scratch, so I had to itch that. And then I was reading some comments over on the cameras. The team at J&G has been notified of the challenge and is supposed to have signs with #Josh and #Holly out there.
We need to make sure we take bracelets.
Yeah. I'm going to get everybody at all the stands to do mine. #Team Josh.
I don't know. I had a bunch of folks at the Dusty Elam thing come up to me and be like, "Hey, you're great. You're the reason we listen. Josh is terrible. You're awesome." That was pretty much the.
But what they need to understand is there wouldn't be a Team Holly without a Team Josh, because she wouldn't know how to turn this radio station on.
But that don't matter.
Do you even know the passcode for the alarm? She wouldn't even get in the door.
Yes, I do. I know that.
Don't say it out loud.
I'm not gonna. Don't make me nervous about speaking on air, because once you get in my head, I'll stutter the whole rest of the show.
And also, there wouldn't be a Team Holly today if it weren't for me. I saved her life yesterday.
Stop rushing things. You're not letting this show breathe. That's in the second segment.
Okay, we'll talk about that later.
He did save my life, though.
I did save Holly's life yesterday in a softball game. Anything else in the comings and goings that we need to discuss? Pertinent information?
You can always check our community calendar, thunder1320.com.
Click on calendar. Dr. Carmine said, "I heard I'm not iguana." It was something like that.
Oh. Words are hard, you guys.
I'm not iguana.
When I see someone, when we have a guest on the show, like Dr. Carmine, when he came on the show and he spoke, and when I see his TikToks, it's just, he just glides right through the sentences, never getting stumbled. It's like watching it's like watching a track star do the hurdles, like one that really does the hurdles.
Yeah.
And they just glide effortlessly over the hurdles. And then it would be me competing against them, and I would be hitting every hurdle, stumbling and falling.
Have a little more confidence in yourself, Holly. You do a good job on the radio.
I can hear myself talk. I know it's happening. I'm not oblivious to what I sound like. It's okay though. I mean, it is what it is. Every time, like for instance, at the auction at the Elam thing, when Josh Carney would get stumbled up on something, I'd be like, "Yes, yeah." It's not that easy, is it? I love it when, or when Coach Costello was on Soccer with You and he stumbled through some of the names. I'm like, "Yeah." Why does that make me happy? Is there something wrong with me?
I don't think it's healthy to wish badly on others.
I don't wish it, but when it happens, I'm like, okay, all right, you're on my team.
Leanne says, "Big shout out to Holly for taking all those pictures of senior awards ceremony yesterday."
I'm gonna tell you something, Leanne.
There's a lot of pictures.
About halfway through, I was like, "Why am I here? what am I doing here? Why did I pick this? But once I finally got them up, I was like, okay, I did a good thing today.
Yeah, we got some people yesterday. Don't know how you guys do it. Don't know how y'all are everywhere. And me either.
Our home's a wreck. No, I'm just kidding.
That pool's not done though. Yeah, we stay busy. That's fine. It's worth it when you get to, the kids generally remember. You kind of be a little bit a part of that.
We saw a lot of our a lot of older athletes that have come back. They're home for college.
Yes.
I like seeing them at the, they're coming back to the games and they're coming to the events. And
when they come back, like at the Elam Foundation event on Saturday, when I'm walking back to the tent and I hear somebody yelling my name from behind, I turn around and Abby Clark's running
oh yeah,
to come see me and give me a hug.
Sunshine.
I'm like, that makes you feel good.
Yeah.
They remember.
Then you're not so tired anymore.
Yeah. Exactly, Holly. Then you're not so tired anymore. That is true. All right. Well, we got a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about me saving Holly's life yesterday, and whatever else we get into.
That we're also going to talk about.
There you go. Solid radio.
The goat.
The goat. There was a goat at the game yesterday.
And taking a camera into the bathroom. Leslie says she'll be flying over as many lemonade stands as possible in the helicopter. Oh, Miss Barbara Shimwell's going to be in there with her.
Well, why is she hashtagging Team Holly? You got.
I love this.
You got to hashtag Team Josh. I hope that helicopter blows those lemonade stands away. If you're not going to hashtag Team Josh,
that's awesome.
I want to ride in
Kids,
helicopter.
Wave at Miss Shimwell and Miss Tressler when you see her fly over.
All right, weather forecast for you. 64 degrees outside right now. We're headed for a high of 73, 74 today. 80% chance of showers. Could see a severe storm here or there. There is a slight chance of that. More hail and straight line winds going to be a risk, and a lot of lightning. That's dangerous too. 80% chance of rain tonight, low of 59. That tapers off down after midnight to a 20% chance of rain, and that's what we'll see tomorrow. High of 75. Clear on Thursday, high of 81, and then rain back in the forecast for Friday. 80% chance of rain on Friday, and a 40% chance of rain on Saturday. We'll be back up into the 80s on Saturday, mid-70s on Friday. Weather forecast brought to you by Patent Pest Control. The answer out, we can vouch for that. Call Patent Pest Control. They'll take care of that. There's no contract obligations required. Get on the phone with him right now. Think about Memorial Day coming up in 13 days. And do not wait until the Friday before Memorial Day to call Tyler Patton and be like, hey, can you come to my house and take care of some of these problems? We got to get together this weekend. He's probably busy. Call now. Get on the schedule. Get those pests taken care of at your home or your place of business before your party. That's 931-247-0781, Patent Pest Control in Manchester.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence, and it isn't getting any better as we age. But what if I told you how to solve these issues? I'm talking about M7 with Dr. Van Winkle. I'm Holly with
All right.
Radio's morning show, here to tell you.
Is that?
What?
What's that so funny?
Somebody posted on the Manchester, Tennessee forum, can you eat the fish out of Normandy Lake?
I didn't see that. I saw that post.
And the first few answers, yes, yes, absolutely. Someone said it's the source of drinking water for the Duck River utilities and TUA. And then someone said Manchester sewage flows directly into it. So
no.
And then somebody said
that's not the direction it goes.
Someone says I have, and then someone else said, wish I had some crappie. It's so random. At the end of the people are like giving their blah, blah, blah. Yes, you can. No, you shouldn't. Probably wouldn't. And then someone's like, I wish I had some crappie.
Yeah, I don't know about eating them out of the Air Force Base. I don't know that I'd eat anything out of that water.
Is that wood? Is that
Woods Reservoir, yeah. I don't know that I'd eat anything out of that.
See all that blood? Was that woods? I don't know why. Why do I sound like Forrest Gump?
Oh, goodness. It's going to be good weather Thursday for Lemonade Day, looks like.
Good.
Somebody's rolling into our parking lot at 6:51 in the morning. You ain't got no more surprise guests showing up, do you?
No.
I never know. Yesterday, Holly had
It's a surprise for us both.
Kate and Katie rolling in here, and I didn't know nothing about it.
I hope there's nothing on my schedule for today because I have not put it in my book. Who is it? Oh, it's
Yeah.
I don't know.
She's a waving. Probably somebody to collect a prize.
Yeah, I'll get a picture or a birthday something.
Something.
Oh, I know. Hey.
The government give you them results, Dr. Crummy.
Oh gosh. Fourth grade next year. Wow. Oh, what did y'all win? What's your win shirt? Okay, what size? Extra large.
She wanted.
Oh, you know what?
Child size.
I don't have you, but let me show you. This is an adult small.
Shrink it up.
I like a little extra room in mine. That's how a lot of the girls are wearing them now. They wear them real baggy. Like I see some T90 little girls and they'll have a 2X on them. Let me get a picture of it. Okay, stand right here. That's the sign. Here, hold your shirt up. Yeah, hold your shirt.
Yeah, get a picture.
There you go. Perfect. Awesome. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by. No problem. Have a good day.
She wanted to come and get her shirt.
What did he say? I don't even.
Planner, the brains, and the looks. She just needs Josh to push all the fancy buttons.
The snowflake button makes it cold, cold, cold. Set temperature makes it hold, hold, hold.
This is the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Thunder Radio morning show here until 8:30. Josh and Holly getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you. Winley stopped in to pick up her
Good.
shirt she won.
Winley the winner.
Mm-hmm.
Nikki said Holly looks like the crackhead neighbor pulling on them blinds, trying to figure out who's outside.
Why's the police across the street?
All right. We've got other things to talk about. Games coming up later, by the way. Name that movie and stupid, silly stats. Y'all stick around for that. And a chance to win some prizes today. All right, Holly. What have you got for us over there? We're going to talk about me saving your life. Well, actually, I want to hear about you taking the camera into the bathroom. I haven't heard about this.
Nothing happened. But when I've run into this situation a couple of times where if I'm at a ball game or something, and I'm walking around taking pictures, I'm in different areas. Sometimes on one side of the field, I'm on the other side of the court. It's, I'm all over. And I'll just go to the bathroom whenever I'm closest to that side. Well, I'm not always at my camera bag or where I can set my camera down. Sometimes at baseball games, I've actually had someone outside I'll say, hey, can you hold this camera for me? And then I'll go, someone I know, and never a stranger, but, and then I'll
She
go
saw
to
the look on my face.
his eyebrows went up to the ceiling. But at away games and certain situations, I don't have somebody around to say, hey, can you hold this for me while I run to the bathroom really fast? So I have to take it in there. And it surely when someone sees someone walking in to the bathroom with a camera, hopefully they look at me and think, oh, she's working.
It's not like you're trying to sneak one in there. I mean, she's got that lens is
I know.
the size of her
I
upper
feel
half.
really weird walking into the stall with my camera, but I don't. It's not one. It's big. It's a big camera, and I don't want to hang it around my neck, And so I'm usually holding it in my hands.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of walking into the bathroom and
with a telephoto lens.
it just made me feel weird.
Yeah, well, I could see where people may get confused. You really want people to get upset at you with the camera. Back in my newspaper days, usually the first weekend that the pool would be open,
The outside pool
it was
at the
kind of
rec center.
standard operating procedure to get a picture down there to put on the front page of the paper. And so I would go down there. And here I am out there on a 90-degree day, wearing a tucked-in polo and khaki pants.
In a corner taking pictures of the kids
Yeah,
in
just
the pool.
hanging out down at the pool taking pictures of random kids. And it doesn't take long before parents start walking straight up to you and be like, who are you and what the hell are you doing here? But then when you tell them what you're doing, then they're like, oh, that's mine right over there. That's Billy Sue. Now go on over and take a picture of him. Put him on the front of the paper. So, but yeah, you get uncomfortable real quick. I even try to wear I never wear a press lanyard or anything, but I would wear it down there just to be like, maybe they understand I'm working.
I'm working here.
They still don't like it. But then when they know what you're there for, they're all about it.
So there was a goat last night at the softball game in Nolensville.
I never expected to see that.
First of all, the folks down there were very nice.
Oh yeah, very pleasant.
We went to some games, traveled to some ball games, and people are just foul and bad mood. But the Nolensville,
mainly Warren County.
I felt like the facilities were nice and easy to get to and navigate, and plenty of parking.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
mostly everybody seems nice after you visit Warren County a time or two.
We're sitting there, we're setting up, and some folks have their dogs, and I see this one dog, and he is I don't want to say agitated, but he was really trying to get away, trying to get at something. And I turned to see what the dog was trying to get at, and there's a goat.
Just a goat.
A little goat. He wasn't a big goat. He was a little guy.
Like knee high, probably, or a little higher.
And he's just walking around. He's not on a leash, or there's nobody with him. He's just
wandering around eating stuff.
And you talked to someone at the concession stand?
Somebody told me
that
they had spoke to somebody at the concession stand about this goat. Because it was just wandering everywhere. Nobody in Nolensville was paying it no mind.
No,
it was just kind of,
it's like it wasn't even there.
Wandering around, and they were like, oh yeah, it's he lives nearby, and he just wanders off when he sees people at the park and comes over and hangs out and then goes back home. Like he sees a bunch of people over there and he comes over and says, what y'all doing?
People were petting it. He was super friendly. And
I was waiting on him to headbutt some kid.
I know. Josh kept saying, I hope he heads, people were squatting down trying to get a picture of it. And he's like, I hope he headbutts somebody.
It'd just be funny to watch.
And I was like,
he's not going to get me.
That would be so neat to have a goat at your field to just like a mass, just, you don't do anything with it. You just leave it. Can you like going to a baseball game or a softball game and there's a goat. There it is. The goat. We could get one and call him Michael Jordan or something. That's a little Michael Jordan. It's the goat.
The goat.
But then I thought immediately, some turd head would mess with it. Some turd head would mess with the goat, or some punk kids would like.
What was it in New York where there was like was it duck or a swan or something, like a park swan that everybody fed, and some kids killed it and ate it.
Well, that escalated quickly. I don't remember that.
Yeah, you read the story. It was a Thursday story.
Yeah, something like that. Somebody would do something awful to the goat.
Yeah, you would show up and the goat's head would be mounted on a stake.
I'm like, why are people like this? Why do y'all got to mess with stuff?
Good stuff.
Just leave it alone. I mean, you pet it and it's fine. And you look at a little goat. You throw a little popcorn or something. I don't know. That's probably against the rules. He seemed to like the smell of somebody's popcorn behind me.
Yeah, somebody been feeding him popcorn. I'm
very interested in the popcorn.
Goats eat about anything, though, don't they? Like, they're pretty steel stomached.
And
like you want to clear out an area, you just throw some goats in there. I just
got irritated at the hypothetical situation in my head where we had a goat for the baseball and softball, like just to roam.
Yeah.
And somebody was messing with it, my imaginary goat, and I got irritated last night.
All these mad stuff didn't even happen yet.
Because it would happen.
You feel like it would. You're starting to think like me. You're starting to see what the bad
somebody
that could
would
happen.
Throw something. Let's see if we can hit that goat.
Yeah.
I don't know why people do the things that they. But it's not your goat. Don't touch it. Don't tear somebody's stuff up. Don't steal somebody's stuff. That's what would happen. Somebody would take that goat.
Yeah, they'd take him home. Somebody stop by and be like, I want that goat. Because they do that around here. They'll take a dog. They see a nice looking dog, they'll just steal it.
My mama had a little Cocker Spaniel dog right over here.
Used to live over there behind
Like where they're that super gas station. What is that?
Speedway.
Yeah, over
Off
behind
of
the
Oak Drive there,
Speedway.
yeah.
She had a real pretty Cocker Spaniel dog, and somebody just took it.
Stole
Just
the dog.
was like, I think I don't mind if I do. Tore my mama up. Y'all. Last night at the ball game, Josh was set up beside me. He's broadcasting. I'm looking down at my camera, going through images. And all of a sudden, I hear Josh goes, Holly, look out. And I look up, and a foul ball is coming directly my way. And Josh reaches over and catches it with his bare hands before it hits me.
Never stopped broadcasting. Just caught that thing and just, I don't know who the guy was I threw it to. I just tossed it to him like he was the ball boy or something. Like just I caught it and just said, here. I just chunked it to some older guy next to us. I didn't know who that was.
Your problem now, buddy.
Yeah, I caught it. He said, good catch. I said, yeah. And I just threw it to him. I don't know what he's supposed to do with it.
It was so smooth. And it was impressive. I'm not going to lie. I was like, oh, my goodness.
Yes. So the thing, we were in a position like that. It's hard to explain over the radio.
We were down about the midway of first base line.
Yeah, midway down the first base line, the fence. You look at it, and you think there's no way a foul ball could get to you because there's a net that overhangs, not just goes straight up, but it overhangs
like a canopy over the
way over the batter's box. And I think it's there to protect the players from foul balls from the baseball field. I think that's why that's there.
Okay.
Because it's nearby. But off to our right, that net kind of comes to a point, and the foul ball went in front of that canopy, spun backwards, had some backspin on it. So it was going to land on top of the canopy, but it was in a spot where if it hit, and I saw it, and I was like, that hits that angle, it's going to come straight at us. And sure enough, it hit right where the kind of the net, where the canopy and, meets and then comes straight down, and it kind of ricocheted off and came right at us. Saved Holly's life.
He was so impressed with himself. He was like, "Do you see what I just did there? Did you see that?
Saved you."
You would have. I actually don't think it would have hit me. I think it would have hit his broadcast equipment.
I was very concerned about that. I could not have it hit my broadcast equipment, but to be fair, I wasn't that concerned about it because I just used one hand.
Oh,
I was
use one
really
hand.
concerned I would have used two hands, but
like
it was just
Superman.
one hand, just snag it real quick.
I should have started clapping. I should have stand and got everybody to clap.
Applaud. Yeah, I want to play. Well, the umpire had come over there and he was like, "Nice catch."
You should have been like, "You're out."
I should have been like, "Well, call a better game." Well, I got your attention. Your strike zone's a little sus today. So anyway, that was our day yesterday. Goats and Holly taking the camera into the bathroom.
Josh saving my life. And he was proud of himself. I was proud of you because I didn't want to get hit with the ball.
It wasn't going to be enough for me to collect life insurance. It was just going to cost me some money.
Maybe had to went back and seen Dr. Carmine.
Yeah, so I was like, I better grab that. I better grab that softball.
He was like, "Do you see it? I was smooth. I was just sat here and I one-handed it." And when you get home, he's like, "Remember when I saved your life and caught that ball barehanded before it hit you in the face?" What?
But she wasn't paying any attention.
None.
At all to the game.
I thought I was protected by the net.
Had I not been there to say something, had she been sitting down for me a little bit, she got hit.
Yeah.
So you're welcome, Holly. You're welcome. We have games to play. Name that movie.
I wonder if that goat has ever got hit with a foul ball. I wonder what his name is. That goat lives rent-free in my head right now, and I kind of want a goat. I'm not even going to lie.
There's a picture of it. Holly could. She's so obsessed with it. She posted a picture on our Facebook page, facebook.com. Search for Thunder Radio, and you can see the gallery from last night's game. And I'll put it up on the photo gallery or on the cameras here during the next commercial break. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle Emcella Treatments. You can run and play with the kids and the grandkids and the goats without having to worry about urinary incontinence. These are in-office treatments. They're non-invasive, and they start working almost immediately. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com or go by, talk to his friendly staff. They'll explain the process to you. At Middle Tennessee Surgical Associates, 1030 MacArthur Street in Manchester.
Think you have to settle for mediocre car insurance to save money? Think again. It's possible to get superior coverage and still save money with Erie Insurance.
I had goats once. They would not stay in the pen. Yeah, no, they will not stay in the pen.
Goats won't?
No. It's hard to keep them in there.
Well, that's why you just let them roam. I don't think our neighbors would mind.
Be over there eating their flowers, and then they would mind.
Yeah, they probably would mind then.
See if I can get a picture of this goat. Now, we don't want any baby goats. Thank you, Jessica, for the offer. No baby goats. We do not need any baby goats. I'm going to pull up a picture of this goat. Was that goat really running with the girls between innings? Is that something that was happening? I couldn't see down there.
Do what?
Emily Norman said that goat was running with the girls in between innings down there.
I wish I'd have seen that. I'd have got a video of that.
Yeah, making new friends.
That's funny.
So you can get a picture of this goat.
I mean, it wasn't nothing spectacular. It was just a goat.
You could just take a picture of me and said it was a goat. See what I did there?
Yeah.
She didn't think it was very funny. Nobody wants any cats, Kevin. There's a reason there's so many laying around. He's screaming. Here's that goat. He's just down at the park.
Just a little goat, you know. I've seen some goats that are real big. Not real big, just like large dog-sized goats. This was a little guy.
His name was Becca.
Becca?
Yeah. But the Nolansville girls called it Dingleberry. I could use some goats here to eat up all my grass in the bag.
There are people who do that. They take their goats to different areas to eat.
To clear?
Yeah. They'll just leave them there.
If I'd try to leave them,
and it's quick.
Somebody would steal. They'll eat a lot. Somebody would steal them things. Becca.
Like Rebecca?
I would guess.
Because I thought someone said it was a boy. Maybe not.
She said Becca. Did it have a name tag?
He didn't have a name tag, but I thought I saw someone come pick it up later, but I couldn't tell if it was a dog or if it was the goat.
There are great rates and terms. We are your local banking solution. Coffee County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
My life be like, yeah.
Manchester's only live and local radio morning show. You're listening to Josh and Holly on Thunder Radio.
Thunder Radio morning show here until 8:30. Josh and Holly getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors. A lot of discussion about the goat during the commercial break. Emily over there kind of confirming what we had said earlier. Lives on a farm behind the fields and comes up anytime and hears people down there. Y'all playing?
She said that he was running with the girls.
Yeah, she said he was running with the girls between innings. They run down to the fence and back.
Yeah.
I did not see that.
I wish I would have. I'd have got a
adorable
video.
Would that have been?
I know.
Just looking for somebody to play with. Very friendly. All right.
They need to get a little jersey. It needs a little like softball jersey.
Yeah, Nolansville's missing out if they don't have a jersey for that goat.
Yeah,
to put
for
on
sure.
him when he shows up, or her, whatever.
A little hat.
Good luck getting a hat on it. Have to chin strap it.
Yeah, you could get a hat on there.
All right. We've got more things to do this morning. Morning show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Quick temperature update. 64 degrees out there right now. And we're headed for high about 74 today, 80% chance of rain. A lot of overcasty skies again today, much like we had yesterday. Could see a storm or two. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill. Speaking of getting a hat or a little shirt, you can get all that down at Wisteria Hill. Maybe not for goats, though. I don't know if they have that. 205 South Woodland Street in downtown Manchester.
They
in
do
the
have
Woodland Shopping Plaza.
They do have, she does have little girl clothes.
Okay. So that'd be good for little girls and
Not
goats.
like teeny tiny little girls, but
Youth. Toddlers?
youth.
Youth, okay.
Not toddlers.
All right, Holly, we got Name That Movie today. But first, what's happening at Prater's Barbecue? It's Tuesday. Big day down there.
Yeah, so you can buy one, get one off. Let me try again. Buy one, get one half.
Christy said that goat would eat that jersey.
Oh.
Probably. Go ahead. Back to Prater's.
I can't.
Buy
now
one,
now
get
in my
one?
head, I'm trying to fix the goat shirt problem. I'm like, what can we do? Okay. Blah. Buy one, get one half off entrees this evening at Prater's. 75-cent wings. What-
$1 off long necks. I may be headed to Prater's tonight. That sounds like something I need to do. It's going to be a long day at work.
And also, that deal works for carry out as well as dine in. Find Prater's at 620 Woodbury Highway.
Get them for lunch today at 11. But yeah, tonight after 5, that entree deal, it's a heck of a deal. Buy one, get one half off. And the 75-cent wings. We had a friend said he went down there last week, got some of the wings, and the best he's had down there. Said he couldn't stop eating them.
He wasn't even going to eat, and
No.
then tried one, and then kept going, and he was like,
I had 10 of them.
And
And
we're
I had some
bussing.
more. So we may
and wings slapped.
All right, so we may go down there later and get some wings. That sounds like a good idea. Oh yeah, some wings. Oh, all right.
All right, we're
Name
going to
that
play Name That Movie. Josh has got snippets from a movie. He's going to play them. Once you figure out the name of the movie, give us a call on the Ben Lomond hotline. The area code is 931-728-1320, or you can dial 728-3526 for a chance to win a T-shirt.
Name this movie.
Let's start with the first rule. Cutting on 2 packs a day, huh?
Oh, what is it?
They're gonna get that so quick.
Do you think so? You wouldn't have got it.
No, but they are. They're gonna get it. They are gonna get it so fast.
I don't think so. I think I picked that clip could be in any movie.
Let's start with the first rule. Cutting on 2 packs a day, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. 728-1320. Name that movie. Thunder Radio swag up for grabs today. If you can give me the exact right name, and you're going to have bragging rights. Who doesn't want bragging rights? And your favorite station's T-shirt. I'm waiting patiently. Maybe nobody will get it. Maybe we have to move on.
Told you.
People are getting it over on Facebook.
They're
so,
getting it?
Yeah. They're getting it over there. They know it. They just aren't calling, but maybe nobody in radio land has figured it out yet. Or we may be out of eligible winners. You know,
Play it
only,
again.
only win every 30 days, and we only got about 27 listeners, so we may be in that weird window where we can't get a winner.
Let's start with the first rule. Cutting on 2 packs a day, huh? There we go. Now, what sort of athletics are you interested in, huh?
Huh?
Yeah.
Weird winner.
Huh?
You said a sentence. You said
I don't know.
I don't know. It was 3 W's or like a couple W's and an R. And I was like, I'd have fumbled all over that.
I wish I knew what I said so I could try it again.
Weird. I don't know what you said.
Keep trying.
I'm done.
728-1320 if you can name that movie. Good morning. You're on the morning show.
Is it Grease?
It is Grease. Good job. What's your name?
Gavin.
Gavin. Good job, Gavin. It is Grease. You are the winner. You get bragging rights and even better, a Thunder Radio t-shirt. You come on by and pick it up here at the studios, okay?
All right, thank you.
Thanks for listening. All right.
I thought a woman would get it.
It was women over here. Lindsay says, I need my music trivia back. This is stupid.
That was aggressive.
She didn't say this is stupid. I added that part because I think it's stupid.
You don't like Name That Movie?
No, I do. Name that
Listen,
movie's
you
fine.
guys.
Name that movie's fine.
I don't know what you want. Okay?
I'm
Because
just
I'll be
kidding.
out
I'm
in
just
public
kidding.
and somebody be like, hey, bring back Name That Movie. I don't know this music. And then someone will be like, I'm not good at Name That Movie. I need the tunes. And I don't know what you want. Okay? So we're just going to flip flop.
Let's start with the first rule. Cutting on 2 packs a day, huh?
Eh?
There we go. Now, what sort of athletics are you interested in, huh? You like the rings?
Yeah, I installed the 7-inch just a couple weeks ago.
That would have the third one would have got it for everybody.
I was trying to not have a clip with the main character because John Travolta,
Voice is pretty recognizable there.
I don't know. I've probably seen that movie 500 times.
500 times.
So every time I loved it. One year for Christmas, I think I was like 16, 17. I got that movie on DVD for Christmas. I just wore it out. I don't know why. The second one was not as good. It was still pretty good. It had Michelle Pfeiffer in it, I think.
Don't ask me.
It was okay. I've watched it, but I don't know if it's on my top. Dirty Dancing's better than Grease. I don't know if it's on my top 10 movies of all time list or not, but I've seen it a lot. What are you writing?
Notes of things that I'm remembering to do, and
Oh.
I'm just writing it down before I forget at the end of the show. I was still listening to you. If it just hits me and I'm like, I better write this down or I'm not going to remember later. Jessica said I was in college before I figured out how many references are in that movie and was shocked my parents let me watch it. It's the same thing with like
music.
All music is inappropriate. Once you have a teenage daughter, there's not a song needs to be on the radio. Just turn it off, put on Kids Bop. But with movies too, I mean, Disney, really watch some of those movies and listen. There's a lot of innuendos.
I think they put those in there for the parents.
Oh, they
I
do.
don't know. That would keep you on your toes. So you'd be like, are they talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
What are they doing?
It's
Kind of like the morning show. Can't believe y'all letting your kids listen to us.
The morning show is not Disney.
No. We're far less woke here.
TV, no, whatever station The Office came on. That's what we are.
NBC?
I don't know. Have no idea.
All right. We got more games when we come back, including Stupid Silly Statistic. And I am going to give away our first set of Lake Winnipesaukee tickets this year. I got 2 Lake Winnie tickets with somebody's name on them. That's coming up when we play Stupid Silly Stat. Unlimited ride passes for the park or the water park. We've got other things to do. So that's next. We got birthdays later on the show. We'll be here until 8:30. Plenty of ways to catch us. The Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams. You can watch the show, and the conversation continues during the breaks. Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And also, you can participate on the radio. Somebody was trying to call and they hung up. AM 1320, 107.9 FM, and 106.7 FM.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
Your local news is brought to you by Spring Street Market.
All right. I'm going to 2 Lake Winnie tickets. Oh my goodness. Oh, y'all tired. Well, the office has a lot of those innuendos. Can't believe we let the kids watch that. It's probably what went wrong. Mm-hmm.
Are they doing a senior sunset this year?
Yeah, but they didn't send nothing to me about it.
Oh, okay. I asked the boy one if he had heard anything about it yet, and he said no.
Maybe they're not doing one, but Justin mentioned it. Because I think you need to be there for the Jumbotron.
Oh. Okay.
Let me make a phone call real quick. Entertain the people.
Oh no! Don't do that.
Entertain the people, Holly.
Someone was asking about the sign up for the senior parade, but I can't find the information on it. I know I saw it. That doesn't sound like a good phone call at all. Double the price. Oh, okay. That's pool related stuff. It's fine. Things are just double the price now. That's just life. Let's go, Brandon. It's not Thursday, but I saw this post today and I took a picture of it to discuss on Thursday. I don't know if I'm going to make it that long. Someone was complaining that a business was charging $3 for a service that she felt like she should have gotten for free. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know what happened, but someone commented and said, just like Dotson's Produce charging 3.25% if you use your debit card, these places are ripping people off. I got charged over 3% at a restaurant in Woodbury. Didn't notice at first. Got to wondering why the total jumped so much. That's not the business isn't like, you know what? Let's find a way to take a little more money away from these folks. They get charged if you use your debit card. So they don't use your debit card if you don't want the 3% increase. And a lot of places will have a little note that'll say 3% extra if you use your card. But it's not that you getting on there and blasting small businesses for the 3%. It's not them. They're getting charged for you to use your debit card. They're not going to pay that.
Who?
It was I'm just talking rambling really. I saw somebody complaining that a business charged them 3% to use their debit card and was like, these businesses are ripping us off.
Pay cash then.
Well, it's not, the business isn't there. The business is getting charged.
Yeah, they're just passing along. We charge 3% credit card here. Or 3.5% because but we gladly accept cash or checks.
Sure, absolutely.
But if we pay with a card, we'll take that, but we get charged. I can't afford. If everybody started, I guess the way you got to look at it is everybody started paying with a card, which is pretty popular now. Like all of our advertisers started paying with a card. Everybody, we would lose 3% of our money immediately because then we're still charging the same amount.
What about that person last week that was like, if you're hurt over $100, you need to do better?
Yeah. That adds up. You start, that starts adding up.
That's why Lemonade Day is such a great thing.
Yes.
Franklin County 12 flags to none Monday afternoon at Willowbrook Golf Course in Manchester. They advance to the CTC Championship next Monday, May the 20th. Back on the Thunder Radio morning show, Josh and Holly getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors. We're glad to have you along with us this morning on Thunder Radio, WMSR, home for Manchester's community station since 1957. Full weather forecast for you real quick. We're going to be in the mid-70s today and tomorrow. A lot rainier today, though. 80% chance of rain. Could see a storm or two today and tonight. And then tomorrow, a 30% chance of rain. We clear out for Thursday, 81, and sunny, and then rain back on Friday. Weather forecast brought to you by Patent Pest Control. Spiders, termites, fleas, ants, all those things are problems, but not with Tyler Patton on your team. Put out the Pat signal, 931-247-0781 for Patent Pest Control. All right, Holly, joke of the day.
I don't know if I've used this one before. Why couldn't the bike stand up on its own?
Why is that, Holly?
Because it was too tired.
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Knock.
Who's there?
Ben.
Ben who?
Been knocking for 10 minutes. You gonna let me in?
Solid work, Holly, as always. Oh, goodness.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Him, did you bring your statistics?
Stupid silly stat revved up by our friends at Freedom Automotive. Speaking of tires, they got 4 tires over there for you, and they have a deal on them. This is the best tire sale of the year happening right now at Freedom Automotive. Time to get new tires on that vehicle for your summer trips, for your fall break trips coming up soon. A brand new set at the best prices all year at Freedom Automotive. Get on by and see them. See what they can do for you at 515 Hillsborough Boulevard, right in front of College Street Elementary School. Open Monday through Saturday for your convenience. All right, we got 2 tickets to Lake Winnipesaukee for the winner today on Stupid Silly Stat.
I just want to, before I read the stat, I want to say this is a family show. I will never pick a stat where that is the answer. Okay? Do you pick up what I'm throwing down? Never.
Yes.
It will never happen.
So do not call in with that.
Don't call in it. A new study found that 42% of people have a better sleep if they do this often. A new study found that 42% of people will have a better sleep if they do this often.
Morning show.
Gardening.
Oh, wow.
You got it right.
We heard it on a different show this morning.
Oh,
You did?
no. Well, hey, don't be listening to a different show. That's bad. All right, but yeah, gardening isn't there?
Able to tune in, though.
Garden.
Oh,
That's okay.
thank you.
That's okay. Gardening
Who
is the right
is
answer.
this?
What's your name?
Nolan.
Nolan.
Good job, Nolan. All right, I got 2 tickets for you up here. Come on by.
That's okay, Nolan, because I have another stat to play.
All right, thanks. Good job. All right. Well, that was maybe record speed.
Gardening. 42% of people say that gardening helps them sleep better.
Holly got that from radioquizzes.com for your morning show. Because apparently everybody's using it.
I don't know why they used it this morning, though.
I know, right? It's the random.
That's
random
very
time.
rando.
All right, well, let's go Stupid Silly Stat Part 2. And I'll tell you what, I'm feeling generous. I'll give away 2 more tickets to Lake Winnipesaukee. How about that?
Perfect.
2 more tickets to Lake Winnipesaukee for whoever can win Stupid Silly Stat Part 2. Holly, go.
Y'all don't Google it. Don't be Googlers. The number 1 salad topping is what? The number 1 salad topping is what?
You're going to get this on the first guess. Morning show.
Ranch.
Oh,
I knew that
not
was
it.
going to be the
Good
first
try.
one.
Morning show.
Cheese.
Boom, there it is. Cheese. Second guess got it, though. What's your name?
My name is Mike.
Mike.
All right, Mike. Got a couple tickets to Lake Winnipesaukee. Come pick them up.
All right. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. We'll see you after a while.
Yeah, well.
We'll see you after a while.
Here comes Stupid Silly Stat Part 3. No, I'm just
Why
kidding.
does my text messages say they're not going through to you?
I don't know. I got it.
See, I got a little red exclamation point next to mine. Oh. Yours are coming through.
Yours came through to me. No, we're not going to play again.
Okay, because I don't have another.
Yeah, we're not going to play again. No, two quick winners today. It's going to be how it is.
Mike
today.
and Nolan.
Well done. 2 guys winning today.
And a guy won on the Name That Movie.
Ladies, where are y'all at? Slackers. Dana says her texts aren't sending either. Verizon has had some problems.
Coach Costello said iPhone problems.
It's not an iPhone
Is that a
problem.
joke or is he being serious?
He's never. No, it's a joke. Verizon's had some issues lately. You know, it's every now and then I look down and I got this 5G or whatever. Are you connected to the Wi-Fi here or no?
Says I am.
Okay, but like it'll say 5G, but then it doesn't.
To be
work.
honest, I don't know. Is this lit up means I'm on it?
No, that is not. No, it means you could connect to Wi-Fi, but it doesn't mean you're connected to it. At the top right of your screen, do you see the same thing? Golly, it's like I'm teaching a child.
Yeah, I see that. It's white.
Yeah, then you're connected to the Wi-Fi. That just means it's on your phone.
Okay, buddy. Well.
You're getting some compliments on your hair this morning.
Oh, thanks.
On the cameras.
That's bubble braids or something.
Something.
I don't know.
Is that an easy fix or does it take time to do that?
So easy.
We went back to sweatpants today.
There's a ribbon cutting tomorrow, so I got to wear real people clothes.
Is there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know. I guess I ought to show up to that.
Pretty sure. Hang on and I'll tell everybody. Y'all can all come. Yeah, at Hardin Signs.
Oh, yes. Their new location. Well, I've got a long day of in-office work, so I just, let's be comfortable. That's what I'm going to go with.
That's all I'm doing today is I don't have any meetings. I don't have anywhere to be. I don't expect anybody to come by here. So I'm going to just hole up in my office and put my nose to the grind. Is that
Nice.
the term?
The first time you've ever done that.
Whatever.
Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. All right. We're ahead of schedule today. That means 2 reels and a fake coming up in just a minute. We'll get to that early on. And so maybe we'll hit a bunch of different folks. But just so you know, I have won 2 reels and a fake 3 weeks in a row. So I'm going for 4 in a row. That's coming up next on the Thunder Radio Morning Show, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. We talk a lot about the non-surgical options with Dr. Van Winkle, but there are surgical options available like tummy tucks, laser liposuction if you got some more work that needs to be done. Breast augmentations available as well. drvanwinkle.com. That's drvanwinkle. drvanwinkle.com.
Is your money just sitting in your account not earning any interest? Coffee County Bank offers the best rates on your deposit accounts. Now you can just sit back and watch your money grow. Stop by and see us today. Coffee County.
On days that nobody gets it, you're the winner. You got destroyed today, Holly. Destroyed. It was not a good performance. What's that?
Remember when the girl one had a duck?
I do remember when she had a duck, yeah.
A video popped up. I'm going to tell you something. If we had...
That duck was a jerk.
No, it wasn't. I loved that duck. If I had a little pond, I would have ducks. The only she got it. It was during COVID. She was at home all the time. She got a little duckling and she took care of it. Well, mainly I took care of it, but I got attached to it. It'd let you hold it and it would just sleep on you and you could just pick it up. She would pick it up and run with it and it would do its wings and
yeah.
I would have more ducks. I loved them. Or I loved it.
In our pool. I'm doing some stuff.
Okay.
All right. Trying to get these 2 reels lined up right.
Me and you working on Thundy's stuff yesterday was
stressful.
You stress me out.
You stress me out.
This is Allison Monahan at Westwood Middle School. You're listening to my favorite radio show, The Morning Show, with Josh and Holly.
Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30 every Monday through Friday, 6:30 till 8:30. We're glad to be your morning source of entertainment, or at least give it a good attempt to be your morning source of entertainment. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you, Josh, for having me back here on the morning show. Happy to be here.
Talking about this yesterday on the way to the ball game. We've almost owned the radio station for 5 years now.
Doesn't seem like that long.
I said that, but then Holly was like, "No, it does seem like that long."
I guess it's. I guess it seems like I don't know what am I supposed to. I feel like I'm supposed to feel a certain way about it, but I don't have any certain feelings. Like I don't feel like it's been longer, and I don't feel like it's been shorter. I feel like it's been 5 years.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like 5 years at all. But then again, like we're talking about it. It's 2024. COVID was 4 years ago.
From the time we bought to the radio station till now, it's been like the happiest years. Even though it's stressful for different reasons.
Yeah. At least we can get groceries. Usually. Bidenomics is making it problematic.
I heard
for
you
me.
out here talking to somebody about double the price of something.
Pool stuff.
That's what I
pool
figured.
Stuff. Talking about 1.5 inch versus 2-inch pipe. And I'm like, well, 2-inch, pretty big pipe. And then it's double the price. I'm like, why is it double the price? It's not double the pipe. Like, if it's 1.5 to 3 inches, I can understand. But I'm like, why is that double the price? And is it worth paying? I mean, maybe we could pay that if it's worth it. So
what did he say? Is it worth it?
Don't know. Going to do some research.
Okay.
We're just doing this as we go, All right. We got the games to play. It's early on in the show. It's time for Tuesday's 2 reels and a fake.
The music is garbage.
Fancy like Applebee's on a date night. Got to buy a thing that you're redneck, but I'm rednecker than you. Yes, I am.
And if you don't hate it, you will in a moment.
Kind of like that you ain't afraid to get mud on your
It's
boots.
time for 2 reels and a fake.
Keep backing up.
Yes, it is. All right. Here's how it works, y'all. I've got 2 real country music lyrics, and I've got 1 fake that I wrote this morning while drinking my coffee. It's your job at home to find which one is the fake, which one of these is not real. And that's Holly's job as well. I have beat Holly 3 weeks in a row, and I'm looking for 4 in a row, and I feel good about it. Holly, are you ready?
Ready.
All right, here we go. Song number 1. My 4th grade teacher said no recess, but Sally Sue wants to kiss me by the pine tree, and I really want to say yes.
Fake.
Dad said, son, I guess you got to wait. Promise you, boy, once you get a date, you'd rather play monkey bars or be with your team down at Pizza Hut. Ain't gonna lie, all girls are nuts. Song number 1.
I hate that. I don't know. That sounds like you wrote it, but it's probably real. Let's hear 2 and 3.
Song number 2. Every time that first warm breeze blows in, I think about it. I can almost smell the salt in the wind, wondering if your number is still the same. Girl, I doubt it. I haven't called it since God knows when, since moonlight on the shoreline, heart with my name next to yours. Song number 2.
Gosh, these are awful.
Song number 2. And song number 3. How someone as beautiful as you could just fall out of the blue. When you're walking around in my sweater, girl, there's no better view. Spend the rest of forever just treasuring you. Oh, I'll follow you wherever you know that's the truth. Yeah.
What guy wears sweaters? Do men wear sweaters?
I don't know, man.
Do you have a sweater?
Hoodie, sweater, same thing? I don't know.
No, sweatshirt.
All right. Sweater.
I'm going to say 3's you.
You think 3 is me?
Yep.
All right.
I think you said sweater.
All right, we're going to eliminate one. We're going to eliminate one of these. Song number 2 is real. Song number 2 is real. Let's see. Let's see what everybody else thinks over here. Nikki says 1 is real, 2 is fake, 3 is real. Jessica said 2 of those songs are real. Wow. And Dana says my boys wear sweaters.
How old are they? Are they grown? And that
Sweaters are so 1970s, says Shannon. All right. Let's get back to the game.
I don't know. I guess when I think of a sweater, I think of like Christmas sweaters, like something. Maybe they're nice. Do you own sweaters, Josh?
I don't define a sweater. Like I got like a quarter zip, from Owens. Is that considered
That's
a sweater?
not a sweater.
What is it? It's a long sleeve warm shirt. I don't know. It's not a hoodie.
It's not, it doesn't make it just because it's not a hoodie and it's long sleeve doesn't make it a sweater.
Then what is it?
It's a what'd you call it? A quarter
it's like a quarter zip. It's got a little zip here.
That's what it is. It's a quarter zip.
Cosby killed the sweater. All right, here we go. So song number 2, back to where we were. Holly thinks 3 is the fake. Song number 2 is real. I'll go ahead and eliminate that. That was every time that first warm breeze blows in, I think about it. I can almost smell the salt in the wind. That is Fall of Summer by Scotty McCreery. That's the name of that one. Can I get that one to dial up here? It's not very good. Nice and slow to get your day started.
I can't stand slow country.
Slow, it's just very slow. Anytime lyrics want to start, that'd be good. I'm just waiting. Golly. This is elevator music.
Every time that first
there you go.
In, I think about it. I can almost smell that song.
What would make you want to listen to that?
A breakup?
The 29-second long musical intro lost my attention real quick. So that brings us down to song number 1 and song number 3. Holly thinks 3 is the fake here. Let's give me a drum roll on this, please. 4 weeks in a row. 4 weeks in a row. No, it's 4. It's straight up 4. I'll go back and look it up. 4 weeks in a row, I win. Party for me. So I should have presented this.
So number 1 was fake?
Number 1's the fake.
I said that initially. I was like, this is fake. It was the first line that got me.
All right, so here we go. Song number 3 is Beautiful As You by Thomas Rhett. That was the song with the sweater lyric in it that Holly insisted was a problem. And had a lot of discussion about sweaters. She's very upset about this. What's the matter with you?
Thomas Rhett? I bet he wears sweaters.
Thomas Rhett? Yeah, I lost.
He's got a closet full of them.
Got lost on Thomas Rhett after.
For me, a sweater is something that's like knitted, or you could pull a string and it all comes. You know what I'm saying? It all comes unraveling. That's a sweater.
That's the OG sweater, I guess. Right? They don't look like that anymore. And song number 1 was written by me. Call it "Girls Are Nuts." That's the name of that song. My 4th grade teacher said no recess.
You know what? Why I thought it was you? You said Sally Sue.
Yes, but Sally Sue wants to kiss me by the pine tree.
That's not a real person's name.
And I really want to say yes.
Nobody's named Sally Sue.
Dad said, "Son, I guess you got to wait. Promise you, boy, once you get a date, you'd rather play monkey bars or be with your team down at Pizza Hut. Ain't gonna lie, all girls are nuts." I wrote that. Very proud. Here's that Thomas Rhett jam here. Was it Beautiful As You, I believe is the name of it.
In the morning, looking back all through the past, everything before you was boring.
This is something Josh would listen to.
No, it's not.
For realsies.
It's not. It's not.
We're going to be on a road trip. He's going to play this.
No. I'm not a big... I liked Thomas Rhett early on. And some of his stuff is fine. But he got real bad there. It's like he tried to put out 50 songs in one day or something, and they just
like mass producing.
The quality control was overlooked in this production, and he just put out a lot of songs. And I mean, he's still very very talented. I like the way he sounds, but some of his early stuff was good. Shannon says Rhett needs some new lyric writers. I should be writing his lyrics. I should have presented some of this stuff to those guys that were out at the Elam Foundation, Adam Craig and his friend. I should have brought them over for a radio segment before they got on the stage and did 2 reels and a fake with them. We could have played it back. Why didn't I think of that?
We're
So reactive.
Reactive.
Yeah. I see something, I'm like, that's a good idea. I had 2 professional songwriters there, and I could have brought them over there and tried my stuff out.
Dang, Josh.
I know. I was really going to put a lot of Luke Bryan in there. But the problem is it would be really hard to probably get them to talk trash about any of the singers because they need them.
What if we accidentally picked a song that they...
I was probably going to do that on purpose. I was going to slip in something that they had written.
No,
see if I could sneak it past them.
They would definitely recognize.
You heard them talking. They were like, I don't even remember the lyrics of some of these songs. So I was like, I think I could sneak it in.
Are we on time today?
We are early, really. We are early / on time. That too. We're early, and we played Stupid Silly Stat twice. Holly got destroyed in the game. She likes to brag about how she wins if nobody gets the answer. She got killed. She had 2 questions, and we got them on 3 phone calls.
I don't know if it's the weather or what, but I had a hard time getting up this morning. Josh come and woke me up, and I took a sip of my coffee, and I laid back down and covered back up. Usually I
think I gave her the wrong coffee.
That stuff tastes like dirt water. Well, I don't know what you gave me.
I gave her mine, and I drink hers. So I'm a bit more awake this morning because I had a lot of sugar. Holly's coffee is a lot more sugar than mine.
I get a lot more sugar. She just eats junk and sugar and doesn't ever exercise. Blech.
You're projecting.
You didn't say, hey, this coffee's too sweet. You know what you did? You drank it all up.
I couldn't tell. I was like, yeah, it tastes about right. I don't know.
Whatever. You loved it.
No, I was fine. But then later I was like, when you got up and I heard you go, usually when that happens, she'll get mad and start yelling at me. That her coffee is not accurate. Right.
No, I don't.
Oh, yes.
No, I don't. I just go fix it. I may ask grumpily, what's wrong with the coffee? Just so I'll know.
And then I'm like, make your own coffee then if you don't like it.
Yes, then it escalates.
Just make your own coffee. You got a problem with it.
Josh is he's very one side or the other. If he does something and I'm like, why did you get pizza? Fine, we'll never eat pizza ever again. It's very over the top reaction from him.
It's because I've had enough of y'all. I've just had enough, and I can't take no more. All right, the Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Temperature Envy can solve wrinkle problems with the simple in-office treatments. There's no surgeries required. There's no injections required, no needles. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. We've got birthdays when we come back. Congratulations to me, winner on 2 reels and a fake for the 4th week in a row. Holly's basically not even trying anymore, I don't think. All right, we got that. We're here till 8:30, so after birthdays, we got 30 more minutes of fun.
Looking for a dental office that can take care of your entire family's dental needs? Look no further than Carmine Family Dental in Deckard. Led by Dr. Carmine, their team specializes.
We're gonna have to find a new place to get our stats. I think somebody's found our place.
He heard it on the radio.
Yeah.
I can't do nothing about what people know.
That's true. That is true. I got birthdays, let me come back. Birthdays. All right. Start playing birthdays right now. Sorry.
Today is Zuckerberg's birthday. Turns
Glenn
40.
said I have won 5 in a row, not 4. Thank you, Glenn. That's better.
Glenn.
Let's see here. Birthdays. Yesterday's winner was Kara Craig. Let's see here.
Anybody want to update on my toe? It's still swollen.
Nobody wants that.
It's still swollen and bruised, and a little. Pain's not that bad, so I'm thankful for that.
Yeah, Glenn, we're going to have you as the official morning show statistician. It doesn't pay anything. Holly was trying to get something off the top shelf at the grocery on Sunday. And she was all the way up on her very tiptoes to get it and trying to wiggle it back with her fingers, and her middle toe, I guess she thought she was a ballerina, so she was on the very top, and her middle toe broke. Or we think it broke. I don't know if it really broke, but it's not in good shape.
I don't think it's broke.
It doesn't look good.
I don't think it's broke.
Dana said use a popsicle stick and tape it. That's what you gotta do. Shannon says stop by a tow service, let them check it out. TOW.
I got it.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know what we're gonna do the rest of the show. Today's show, my content went so much faster. I can never tell what's
gonna get off on the different topics.
Today we're not drifting as far.
Politics. Time to go to Babylon B. Babylon B.
Let me see if I saved anything to talk about.
No, I've got a job shadow kid coming by today.
You do?
Yeah.
What time?
Apparently sometime after 8. I forgot about it.
Hey, when I get off the air, I may go by Chick-fil-A and get some
Yeah. I like that egg white thing.
You want something?
Maybe that egg white thing.
I don't know what that is. Can you order it on the app?
Birthday time on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Celebrating birthdays at 728-1320 or 728-3526. We've got a lot to get to on the list. Several names already in, and anybody who's on the list will have a chance to win a slice of birthday pie from the Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop. We draw every afternoon at 4:30. And then on Monday, yesterday, the winner was Kara Craig. She won a slice of pie. And at the end of the week, we'll draw for a birthday cake from the Manchester Food Lion. Thanks to the Mercantile and the Food Lion for making that happen. I also want your anniversaries. At the end of the week, we draw for a designer's choice floral arrangement from the Mossy Pot in downtown Manchester. All right. Where is my drum roll? Holly, please. I got a few names on the list. Derby Rose Pritchard is 16 today. Derby. That's a name you don't see much.
I like it. It's unique.
Oh, definitely. Mary Darnell. Happy birthday. Chloe Spry has a birthday today. And Brady Vaughn has a birthday today. So happy birthday to those folks. We can add to that list all day long. Just call me at 728-1320. And we'll put your name on the list. Holly, celebrities.
Rob Gronkowski has a birthday today. You want to guess how old Rob Gronkowski is?
Me, 37.
He 35.
35, okay.
Yeah, pretty close. George Lucas turns 80. Director, Star Wars, George Lucas.
Oh, yeah, I'm a big fan. I've watched all the Star Wars movies.
He doesn't know the difference between Star Wars and Star Trek.
Nah, no clue. I probably just cussed all over a Star Wars person with that statement, but that's the truth.
Dustin Lynch turns 39 today.
Speaking of bad country music.
Don't say that. He's got friends and family in listening distance.
Yep.
Dustin, you want to come on our show and play Two Reels and a Fake?
I'll use your lyrics probably.
No. He's got good stuff.
He's a millionaire recording artist, so he's doing just fine.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what I think about his music, does it? A couple of things here. So I just realized I have a job shadow person coming in today. Is it bad that I just noticed that?
Yes. Yep.
We'll drop him off sometime after 8.
How old is the student?
I think it's middle school.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like a high school AV student.
No, I think middle school. Probably gotta do a little research on that, huh? And so, to be fair, I told the parent, I was like, look, I'll be glad to host, but I'm right in the middle of a big nonprofit event. I'm going to be pretty tied up with that more so than radio, but I will do some radio things.
Yeah.
So
let them record something.
Yeah, absolutely. Like a commercial.
Yeah. Let them record a commercial.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm glad I got Holly here to give me fun things for the kids to do. Cause I'm like, just sit there and watch me push this button.
Zero fun.
I will drive them right out of the radio world in a hurry. They will not be interested anymore.
They'll go home and be like, I'm interested in nursing now.
Well, I'm probably doing.
You should show him our paychecks or show
probably I'm doing him a favor. You're not going to be making any money at this. So, and I'll let him play your drums back there. That'll be something. Just go bang on these drumsticks a little bit. Let's see. Oh, people are talking about breakfast foods. Holly during the break started talking about breakfast. And
I just really like the chicken minis from my niece and nephew call it Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
And my nephew calls the little chicken mini biscuits. He calls them chicken nugget hamburgers.
He's not wrong. Chicken nugget burgers.
Those are good though.
All right.
When I go through to order, I know I need to get a 4-piece. Like I know that is plenty for me, the 4-piece. But I'm hungry, so sometimes I'm like, maybe I should get the 10.
No.
I shouldn't ever.
Never.
But sometimes I want to.
But don't.
Like maybe I'll eat some now and eat some later.
But you won't. It's like that. It's like when she goes to a restaurant and puts food in the to-go carton and brings it home and sits it there for 3 weeks, then we throw it away.
I think somebody might eat it.
Nobody ever eats it.
I'm not going to eat it.
Nobody ever eats it. It gets thrown away every single time. It sits in the fridge for a month, then gets thrown away.
One of the stats I saw when I was trying to find both of those super easy stats, one of them was like, this is the worst food to eat as a leftover. The worst food to eat as a leftover. What do you think?
Eggs.
It was eggs.
Well, nobody wants cold eggs.
Out of all the things to eat, how did you pick eggs?
We were talking about breakfast food anyway. So
I had 3 stats today, and someone guessed the answer on all 3 stats. I quit.
We got one wrong guess today. That was it. Somebody called in and said ranch on your salad one, but then
ranch.
The very next one was right.
I don't eat salad dressing.
Yeah, eggs. Eggs are not good cold. Like even if you just made them and like you wait too long to get to them and they've cooled off, eggs have to be hot.
One of our friends, they last year they went on a women's hike. They hiked and actually slept outside and brought their own food. They were roughing it. Mm-hmm. There was no cabins or RVs. They were outside. And I wanted to do it last year, but we had a football game that night. And this year they're like, Holly, you're going with us this year. You're going. And the sleeping outside bothers me just because I don't like being uncomfortable. I want to do it. I love hiking. But the part that bothers me the most is the food. Like you have to bring your own food. So it has to be, sometimes it's
Holly gonna show up with a box of Cheez-Its.
It's not.
And some Vienna
You have to
sausages.
pack things that are light
Yeah.
and can be toted or cooked easily. Like, and I was thinking of like those MREs,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Holly will come back
Freeze dried things.
18 pounds lighter.
Something you add a little water to and fluff it up. And I don't know why eggs came to mind.
When are they going to go? When is this hike? We probably should document it like Michael Scott when he was going to be Survivor Man. Like, we probably need to document this.
I would document it. I would do
Morning show. Holly in the wild.
The issues I ran into or things that I excelled at.
You should do it like a reality show, like on Naked and Afraid when they have their own camera and they talk into it at nighttime.
Have all the women do that, talking to the camera, like a interview room where they're.
Yes, definitely. Start putting all these obstacles.
Day one.
Obstacles in their way, and they won't invite you back. Be like, let's go and do all this. If you want me to go, we're going to make a production out of it. And then they'll be like, well, never mind, Holly, you don't have to come.
I would like to do it.
Potted meat and crackers.
I used to eat potted meat and saltine crackers all the time with my meemaw. I preferred the Vienna sausages, but I tried to eat one. I got a little nostalgic one day, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get some Vienna sausages. And I hate that you can't get them out of the can without getting the sausage meat up underneath your fingernails. They're packed in there so tight that when you go to grab one out, like your nails
use a fork or something.
You're not going to waste dishes on a can of Vienna sausages.
No.
And they were not good. not what I remembered from childhood. That was a delicacy.
Did you swallow it?
What are you talking about?
Now, did you actually eat it, or did you start chewing on it and spit it out? Now, did you finish eating the Vienna sausage? Because
no, I didn't. I did not finish.
I knew she wouldn't.
No.
There's no way. She's not going to be uncomfortable, and she's not going to have something she doesn't like. That's just how she operates.
Let me tell you something, guys, though. I'm easy. Josh makes it sound like I'm bougie and high maintenance. I'm not. I'm pretty laid back. I could eat a bowl of cereal every night for dinner and be perfectly fine.
But only name brand cereal.
I ate a hot dog.
Get her off-brand cereal.
Last night during the softball game, I was like, oh, they got hot dogs. I'm going to go. I love hot dogs. And when I unwrapped it, it was the size of a sausage dog.
She was excited about this. I feel like they boiled it.
I was like, I got a hot dog. I love it. And it was maybe one of the worst hot dogs. I don't know if they boiled it.
It wasn't good. She had it, and then she only ate half of it. And she's like, "You want the rest of this?" And so I normally would clean it up. I took one bite, and I was like, "Nah, I don't want this."
It was like
it did not taste good.
It was not good.
Thunder Radio morning show here until 8:30. It's time for Morning Show Overdrive, financed by our friends over at New Haven Mortgage. Heather Phillips and her team have over 60 years of experience helping homeowners get into the right deal. Whether it's a new home, maybe you want to do a cash out refinance, they can help. NMLS 1477317, newhavenmtg.com.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios, this is Thunder Radio, WMSR, 1320 AM, 107.9 FM, and worldwide at thunder1320.com. Now, another update from
powdered eggs and milk. Sardines. Yeah,
I have never had a sardine, and I'm not eating something with a face on it.
She got very upset when you mentioned that.
Anchovies, I'm not.
Not gonna happen.
Nope. I don't love fish.
No.
And
that sounds like bad fish.
Is it raw? Are they cooked?
No.
They still got the bones in them. I'm not. Why do people eat that?
All right. Morning, Hollis. We are good. We are good. Excellent source of protein, Dana said. Anchovies, Holly. Come on. If you try one, I won't try one. You should do it live on the morning show, like Fear Factor.
Oh, no.
Vienna sausages.
I'm not
anchovies.
doing anchovies. No, there's no way. There's no way.
We get somebody to sponsor it.
I'm not doing it.
Make some money on it.
I'm highly sensitive, like to everything.
She is, which is funny that she married me, because I'm not. I'm more sensitive now than I used to be, though. And that's her fault.
I'm just like saying,
Blindfold food contest. You would smell that coming, though. Like you would be able to, before that thing got to your tongue, you
I'm
smell
not
it.
eating anchovy. I'm not eating sardines. My
Sardines.
papa ate them.
Yeah, the anchovies. Is it the same thing or different? No.
Are they the same thing?
I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up.
I'm not a fan of fish.
They are so good. What?
Somebody said they're so good. Who's texting you back?
My mom. What are so good? I've never seen my mom eat an anchovy. Growing up, we didn't have anchovy or sardines in the house, so I don't know. My mom doesn't eat vegetables. If it's green, she doesn't eat it. I was trying to explain to her, tell her about avocados and like guacamole casero, and I'll eat an avocado, just cut it open and just eat it out of the shell. Mom's like, I don't like avocados. I've never had one.
Yeah, she said that. I was there for that.
I was like, how do you know you don't like them?
I never had one, but I don't like it.
But I feel the same way about anchovies and
but that's
sardines.
Different though.
Is it?
You've had fish. You have a general idea what fish tastes like.
You've had avocados in like guacamole.
Yeah. But the smell too.
How would you describe an avocado taste? Like if someone says, explain to me what an avocado tastes like, what do you say?
I don't have a good answer for that.
It's creamy.
Yeah.
And I always want to say it tastes a bit nutty.
A bit nutty.
But I don't know if that's an accurate description or not.
Well,
you want to Google it?
Yeah.
She was talking about Chick-fil-A minis. I knew she wasn't talking about anchovies. What does avocado
Thunder Radio.
taste
Who is speaking? This is Mr. Josh.
Yeah, it's Josh.
Hey, my name's Mike. I was one of them Lake Winnie tickets this morning with the cheese on the side. I meant to tell y'all my last name. Where a different mic come in trying to steal my ticket.
we won't let a different Mike get them.
Tell me your last
Yeah,
name.
my last name is Jones.
Mike Jones. All right, Mike. I got him here with your name on, buddy.
Mike Jones.
All right, I'm at work. I'm up here in town in Memphis. I work for Charlie Cable Spectrum, so y'all might see me pop up over a little while with the truck.
We'll be around. We'll put your name on.
All right, thank you.
Have a good day, buddy. Bye bye. Want nobody stealing his tickets?
Hey, listen. Avocados had
Sorry about that. We'll come back.
a nutty flavor.
This program does not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Thunder Radio Management. Well, yes, it actually does. It's the morning show with Josh and Holly.
We're here until 8:30 today. Morning show Overdrive, financed by our friends at New Haven Mortgage, Heather Phillips and her team with over 60 years of experience. in the business, a cash out refinance is an excellent way to take advantage of the equity in your home and use it for maybe debt consolidation, maybe improving your property by adding a building or a barn or an extra house on it, a little apartment, whatever. You can do that with New Haven Mortgage, newhavenmtg.com, NMLS 1477317. A very spirited debate over the taste of avocado during the break. Trying to get a good, accurate description. We're trying to figure out how you would describe the taste of an avocado.
I always, well, my mom was asking.
Because she said she didn't like them, but she's never had one.
She's like, I don't like avocados. And then she went on a little further to talk, and she's like, well, I've never tried an avocado. For her, I believe it may be a texture issue. She's
texture issues are hard to overcome.
She doesn't eat a lot of vegetables.
None vegetables.
She may eat corn, and she may eat now potatoes. She likes.
Yeah.
But if it's like a green, she's not eating asparagus.
I love asparagus.
Things like that. I do too. I find you wouldn't try it at first. When I first met Josh, he was against trying all of the things that
the greens
he thought he didn't like. And I'd be like, try this. No, I don't like it. He used to hate it when I tried to get him to try new things. And honestly, I feel like he would like mushrooms.
No, I would not like mushrooms. And I'm not going to eat one. It's a texture problem. I've eaten them before. I don't like the taste either.
You've eaten fried mushrooms before, right? Or you wouldn't eat. Yeah, Josh doesn't eat pickles.
I eat regular pickles.
No.
Like if it's accidentally on a burger, it's fine. I don't want them.
But
I like fried pickles.
If there's a pickle on the side of a plate with a dinner,
I'm not gonna eat
He's not gonna eat. He doesn't eat pickles. I go into the fridge and I'll just get pickles and eat them. But he don't eat them. But then one day he was real hungry and I had some fried pickles and he ate that and he liked it.
If you fry anything, it's gonna be good. Fry a mushroom, I might try it. I don't know, but
I tried to get you to try some fried mushrooms. I'm like, dude, just try it.
Nah, the texture is gonna be a problem for me.
What texture? What?
Squishy.
It's not like fall apart. You got to chew it. It's not. It's not so soft. I love mushrooms.
Pass. Hard pass there.
But to describe an avocado, the first thing that come to my mind as far as the description would be creamy and nutty and kind of. That's what I thought it tasted like. So I looked it up to see.
What does Google think it tastes like?
And it says, avocados have a subtle nutty flavor with a hint of
nice
buttery, creamy textures that make it easy to incorporate into a wide range of recipes.
Look at you right there in line with Google. Holly.
Y'all don't even have to ask Google anymore. Just ask me.
Ask Holly. No Siri, no Alexa. Just ask Holly.
I like that they added that it has some grassy undertones.
Grassy. Remember when you ate grass in 12th grade?
Sometimes I wish I would never have said things to you. You've been telling me about a lot of things that happened to you when you were in high school. Specifically on the baseball team. A lot of them I can't even repeat on air, but it's like I don't know if it's the end of the baseball softball season, and he's reminiscing about when he used to play.
We got one that's graduating high school and one that's about to be a senior, and so
you're thinking about your times
getting
when
nostalgia.
He's like, back when I was in high school, we did this, and I'm like, I would never tell anybody,
and I've not told anybody, and I've waited till we've been together for about 14 years before I told you.
Is that how long it's been?
Yeah. It's a long time.
Gosh, I'm amazing for being able to put up with you for that long. You're a lucky guy.
I am.
Did it hurt to say that out loud?
No, I'm a lucky guy. I was looking at this Babylon Bee headline.
You've been dying to get to it.
Wait, because it matches what you were saying there. It's just a headline. There's nothing to it. This is from the Babylon Bee, which, by the way, is satire for those of you who aren't familiar with the Babylon Bee.
Explain to them what satire means.
It ain't real, but sometimes it seems real. I wish I were rich, says man who has a family, roof over his head, and a self-propelled lawnmower.
Yeah.
I just thought that was funny.
Right.
Like, what else you need, man?
You ever think about that? Like the perception of happiness, like folks that are low income, they think, gosh, if I just had money, I'd be happy.
Right.
And then you see some rich folks and they've got issues, and it's like
lots of them.
Oh, if only
money doesn't solve problems. It just makes you more of who you are. That's generally what happens.
I think happiness is requiring less, like being content with what you have.
Nice.
Like
Holly.
being
deep. It's getting deep this morning.
Being
content. I agree with you.
Just being happy with, like being thankful for what you do have. I try to every day. Every day I stop. Even like last night during the ball game, I'm like, I am lucky. My family's healthy. My extended family's healthy. My parents, my sister,
healthy is wealthy. So they say.
Yeah. And I got somewhere to go home. I like being at my house. I've made it kind of like a little retreat. And I just don't, I would love to have more money. Don't get me wrong. I could do some good in the world if I had some more money, but I'm content like this. Like people are like, oh, one day you're going to want to sell that house and get a bigger house. I'm like, I don't think so.
No, I mean, the deal is that, our house is not big. It's not tiny. It's just kind of a middle of the road house, in terms of size, but the kids are, going to be moving out, the next 4 to 5 years, probably, ish, or maybe sooner. I don't know. And so I don't know that we need more room. We'll have their rooms to throw junk in.
Yeah.
There is a documentary on Netflix examining happiness. Once basic needs are met, you have 10%. Let's see. You have 10% greater. There is no differentiation between the richest and poorest happiness levels. Basically, it's basic needs are met. That's about it.
I believe that. But also, I feel like these people
are ungrateful, and we've spoiled our kids too much. I feel like, and then they don't understand.
How
do we unspoil them?
It's hard not to get caught up into, keeping up with the Joneses.
It is. I love getting complaints from the kids when they're walking around with their iPhone 15s.
I'm so bored. There's nothing to do.
So-and-so's parents don't do that. I'm like, I don't care. You have an iPhone 15 in a car. I don't know what else you want. Babylon Bee. Study finds 100% of men cooking on grill just kind of move the meat around, hope for the best.
Josh is very specific on the times. If Google tells Josh, cook the steak for 4 minutes on one side and 4 minutes on the other, he's exactly that. He's exactly 4 minutes because that's what Google says.
Babylon Bee. Wife somehow manages to kill fake plant.
Hey, my mom, for some reason, sent home a Venus flytrap with me about a month ago. Yeah. She saw it and thought of me.
The kids love it. They've been playing with it.
And at first,
it's a pet.
I got to tell you, I was a little intimidated by it because I'm like, I don't want this thing. I don't know how it works. I know nothing about it.
It's not going to eat you.
I don't want it to bite me. I don't want to have my hand close and not realize it and have it clamp down on my finger.
That's not how that works.
It looks intimidating. And I'm going to tell you, it drinks a ton of water. I water that thing every day and it just sucks up because you kind of pour the water into a dish and it sucks it up from the bottom.
Okay.
Every day the dish is empty.
It's thirsty. Babylon Bee. Latest polls show Biden will need twice as many fake ballots to win election this year.
What about all that stuff they found in Georgia?
Shocker. Is anybody surprised?
I'm not surprised. I'm surprised it's coming out.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they meant for that to happen. Let's see. Husband patiently waits until after midnight on Mother's Day to ask wife to change kid's diaper.
True story.
Yes.
It was funny because when I asked the kids to do something on Mother's Day, I could tell they went to be like, what? And then they realized what day it was, and they're like, I'd be happy to, Mama.
Right?
What do you mean I got to take the track? Okay, I will.
And last but not least from the Babylon Bee, Stormy Daniels offers hush money to courtroom sketch artist to please stop drawing her. You've seen the sketches?
That's not flattering.
Really wish they would have put cameras in there. I mean, if we're going to go this route and start prosecuting our political enemies, let's at least televise it.
Yeah, I want to see that.
I would like to watch.
I watched the Depp Heard trial.
Holly was she was completely addicted to that. She sat there all day here at the station. Like, I'm trying to work. I hear this thing everywhere I go. She's got it on the computer in here. She's got it on the TV in the back. It's on her phone.
Y'all, when they started talking about her pooping on the bed, I was after that, I was just hooked. I was like, she did what now? And it was fascinating.
It's a sentence we can't take back. It's been said.
She was easy to not like.
Oh, yes. I mean,
I think she changed her name.
She got destroyed in that case.
She was very unlikable. Yeah. Wait.
Go ahead.
They showed a video of her coming out with supposedly a black eye, but it was controversial because that later they said that she used makeup to make the black eye. Well, when she's coming out of the building, she's got her hat drawn and her security around her, and she's looking down because she doesn't want anybody to see. But right before she gets in the car, she lifts her head up really big and like is looking around to see. It's so everybody could see that she.
Take my picture.
Yeah, I think when she first came out, she was like, "Oh, don't look, don't." But then she's like, "Maybe I'm covering too much," and looking around, and I'm like,
"We're not dumb.
We can see what you're doing."
But what's funny is people fall for that.
They do.
They fall for that, and I'm like, oh, we're and then we call these
ask questions. People
call these wokeitarians. You know, people who will just fall for anything like that and don't really question things. I don't understand.
My thing is I want to hear the other side of the story.
Yeah.
Before you make an opinion about me or a situation or something else. And maybe I've just become too cynical because I'll see a news story and it's like such and such teacher suspended for grabbing student, and I'm like, wait a minute,
what was the student doing?
Let me hear from the teacher.
But then people are, well, it doesn't matter what they were doing. Under no circumstances should you put your hands on a student. I'm like, oh no, I don't believe that.
Do you remember back when teachers could put their hands on a student?
Yeah, I think that should happen. That should probably happen. But again, it's like I know a guy who was a substitute, like he was like a long-term substitute at a school.
Yeah,
and a kid. It was not here. It's not in Coffee County. I'll say that, but it was in Tennessee. But it was in a more blue area of Tennessee. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
And it was like fifth grade, maybe fourth or fifth grade. He'd been there for several weeks and was supposed to be there for longer. But a kid in the classroom started hitting another kid in the classroom.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that.
And he went to break this up, and the kid started hitting him.
Yeah.
And so he said, I got my arms around him and got his fists down, got his arms down. And carried him out in the hallway and took him down to the office. And he got fired. Or not asked to come back to substitute the rest of the year because he put his hands on the kid. I'm like, what is he supposed to do? Let him just beat the hell out of the other kid?
Yeah.
Or him?
Yeah.
No, you're not going to hit me.
No.
He didn't hit him. He just stopped him.
Wrapped him up.
He stopped the situation.
Yeah. That would be,
if that other kid
the perfect response.
If the kid that was getting hit was my kid, I'm going to be like, thank you for stopping that. And injecting some common sense into this situation.
But they put it out there like teacher assault student. I'm like, wait. Yeah. Can we hear from the
Let's hear what happened here. Because I guarantee the kids is being bad. They've been bad all year.
And there have been things that come out about us.
Oh, Lord. I've heard all kind of stuff about myself.
Josh Holly did this and this and this, but I'm like, y'all don't know. You don't know the other part.
That's probably a reason
of the story.
Yeah. All right, I want to tell you about Common John Brewing Company, 210 Woodbury Highway in Manchester. They'll be closed today, but they'll be back open for lunch or breakfast and lunch Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday starting at 8. And then they'll be open Sunday starting at 10. Highly recommend you get down there and try out the breakfast burrito. Really good cinnamon rolls as well. Pizzas for lunch is good. They got a really good hot dog, Holly. I know you need a good hot dog after your experience yesterday. Common John Brewing Company, 210 Woodbury Highway, online at commonjohnbc.com.
Calling all homeowners. If you're looking to breathe new life into your budget, New Haven Mortgage is here for you. We specialize in refinancing.
Today.
I thought you did fine.
I just had a hard time being.
You did fine, Holly. It's fine.
I thought it was never going to end. I was like, oh, we still got another hour.
It's fine, Holly. It's fine.
I was like, when we had this last segment, I'm like, I'm not going to. I started to tell you just to cut the cameras off and let's fill it with music. But I did it.
Good job, Holly. Good job.
We have exciting news, Tullahoma. Your Bell's grand reopening celebration starts Friday, May 24th.
You will send me what you want from Chick-fil-A?
I want that egg thing. It's like a number 6 or 7. It's egg white and chicken on a little bun. You'll see it.
You want?
No, I don't want any hash browns or anything. Just the entree. Let's see.
Oliver's Pawn and Jewelry in Manchester wants to be your jewelry store. Shop the huge selection of new and used jewelry at Oliver's. Diamonds, gemstones, rings, bracelets, earrings, all metals that you love. Oliver's has jewelry repair and custom order on semi-mounts and remounts. You'll be surprised how low the custom jewelry prices are. Call Oliver's 728-2360.
Are you done with me? I can go get breakfast, or you want me to stay?
Everybody said it was a great show. Good job carrying it, Josh. Good job carrying it, Josh. Good job, Josh.
That's going to do it for us. Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop is closed today, but they'll be back open on Wednesday at 210 North Irwin Street. Grab-and-go breakfast starting at 7 a.m. down there. They do catering. They are catering for the fundies on Saturday. 320 heads to feed. They're going to feed them all. And they can do your parties too, big and small. And they have a food truck for your events at the Mercantile, 210 North Irwin Street. Go talk to them about that as we're down home cooking. Meet Southern Hospitality, locally owned and operated. 723-2491. Swap and Chop's coming up next. Thanks for hanging out with us today. And replays of the show later on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. No audio replays because I forgot to record the show. What a day, Josh. Good job. Swap and Chop's coming up next.
I'm getting so tired of the